Are you drinking enough water? Why do you need to? Next. Hey guys, and welcome back to Fish and Chips. I'm Randy, the host. This is my boy Brian right here, the co-host. And first, I want to thank you for just joining us today. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us and get us out to more people. So we're just excited today to talk about water.
Get it. Yeah,
you know,
water.
How important is water?
H2O?
I'll just enjoy this glass of water. I'm stuffed.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I mean, I grew up drinking Cokes, Dr. Peppers, Sprites, any type of juices, but it wasn't really impressed upon me to drink water.
Yeah.
I even understand the seriousness of water.
Yeah, water's very important.
Yeah, but it's crazy because once I kind of grew up, because I was always a thin type guy, but as I got into...
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was thin. I was thin.
He ain't lying.
But I understood as I got 22, 23, 24, my metabolism began to slow down. And, the doctor had told me once that you need to drink more water. You need to exercise and drink water, and that water was important. And, I just didn't know how important water really was to the body, what I mean, especially when it comes to weight gain and your overall health. You just don't think about it. Because
I didn't know this either. I don't know what the percentage is, but I heard like 70% of a human body is
60%
or something. Yeah, it's around 60% is like we're water based, you know, in a sense. So water is definitely very important.
Yeah, but like I said, it just wasn't something that was pushed when I was growing up, and I didn't know the importance of drinking water, and especially when it comes to hydrating the body or losing weight. I think it's hard to lose weight. You could be doing all the right things and still not drinking no water, right? It's not good for the body.
Well, I think with the whole water thing, I think especially if, like, say for example, right, if you drink juice, right, of course there's calories in there because of sugar and all that stuff. So water is just a simple way of just kind of flushing your system because there's nothing in it. So it's just, I mean, I don't know if there's any like minerals in the water, but it's just comparing it to the juices that we have nowadays. That's why you can't lose the weight because the juices or the Cokes or the sodas and all that stuff have a lot of sugar, and that's the main thing, as far as drinking water. That's the difference. I
think what scared me though the most, I think like 20 years ago, I had a friend and she was like, I don't drink water at all.
Water sucks. Gatorade is better. Right?
She's always drinking its Cokes and Dr. Peppers and everything. But if you looked at the white part of her eyes, it was totally dark yellow.
Damn!
Yeah.
Totally dark yellow. And she went to the hospital, I think like 2 months after that. They told her that she was basically killing her liver by not drinking water.
Yeah.
So that kind of got me then, like, wait a minute, you need to be having water in your diet, no matter what, not mixing it with something, but actually drinking, a certain amount of water a day, because we tend to put little stuff in our water. I don't know what it is.
It's just the flavor. It's because, of course, I mean, water, there's no flavor to it. So we want to add a little flavor to it because especially if you're not used to drinking water, right? You're so used to drinking like Cokes and juices and all that stuff. So when you trying to transform and just trying to drink water, like that's why you're trying to add a little flavor. I mean, and there are some like some flavors out there that are low calorie, that you can add to your water to help. But the thing is, I mean, the less sugar the better. I think that's the main thing that, because all these, like you said, Cokes and Diet Cokes,
it's crazy.
It still has a lot of sugar in it.
And I might get, people might say something about me saying this, but America's overweight a lot of times because we don't like drinking water.
Yeah.
We eat all the fast foods with a Coke, with a Dr. Pepper, with a Sprite, but never just regular water. And maybe we're not getting enough water to really push everything through the system. But when you keep substituting a Coke for water, you're going to have problems. You're going to have weight gain, right?
Yeah, most definitely. And especially, like you said, if you're working out too, you're losing a lot of water by sweating. So you need to, of course, hydrate yourself. And I mean, you definitely have to drink water and to kind of replenish that instead of drinking sweet tea or Coke or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and maybe y'all not accepting what we're saying. So I just went down to healthline.com and this is what they said. Staying hydrated is one of the best things you can do for your overall health. Staying hydrated can help support physical performance, prevent headaches and constipation, and more. So the human body comprises around 60% water. It commonly recommended that you drink 8 ounces of water per day. Although there's little science behind this specific rule, staying hydrated is very important. And it gives here 7 evidence-based health benefits of drinking plenty of water. Number 1, it helps maximize physical performance. If you don't stay hydrated, your physical performance can suffer. This is particularly important during intense exercise. I know you exercise a lot, or high heat. So dehydration can have a noticeable effect if you lose as little as 2% of your body water content. However, it isn't uncommon for athletes to lose as much as 6 to 10% of their water weight via sweat. So number 2, significantly affects energy levels and brain function. So your brain is strongly influenced by your hydration status. I didn't know that. So studies show that even mild dehydration, such as the loss of 1 to 3% of body weight, can impair many aspects of your brain function.
Wow.
So in a study in young women, researchers found that fluid loss of 1.4% after exercise impaired both mood and concentration. It also increased the frequency of headaches. Many members of this same research team conducted a similar study in young men. They found that fluid loss of 1.6% was detrimental to working memory and increased feelings of anxiety and fatigue.
Oh, that sugar.
So that's crazy. Number 3, may help prevent and treat headaches. So dehydration can trigger headaches and migraines in some individuals. Research has shown that a headache is one of the most common symptoms of dehydration. What's more, some studies have shown that drinking water can help relieve headaches in those who experience frequent headaches. Number 4, it says it may help relieve constipation. Now you need to know about that, right? Constipation is a common problem that characterized by infrequent bowel movements and difficulty passing stool.
It's the sugar.
Yeah, so increasing fluid intake is often recommended as part of the treatment protocol, and there's some evidence to back that up. I mean, can you just literally imagine not having enough water in your body that you're so constipated that you can't even have a bowel movement because you just have not drunk any water, and what that does internally.
And I don't know if you've seen the difference. I know this might be a little graphic, but you know, even when you go and take a piss, I mean, even your piss, if you're drinking like, you know, sodas and juices and stuff like that, like your piss is like yellowish and it looks weird and all that stuff.
And sometimes it has a smell to it.
Yeah, it's like a funky smell. Yeah, and then when you drink water, you see maybe less of that. You know, I mean, that makes you. So that I've heard like that's a sign of dehydration when you have like, I guess when you're like, you know, that yellowish color and all that stuff. And so in order for you to hydrate yourself, you need that water to, you know, because like you said, the whole body is pretty much water based. So we need water to hydrate, especially in the summertime, you know. Here in Texas, you know, it's hot.
But see what's crazy? I think the commercials on TV, social media, you're always looking at people having, you know, they're eating with a drink, with a beverage.
That's their marketing. That's Coke, you know, doing their thing and advertising to people. You don't, I don't know. Maybe you guys have seen this, but have you seen like a ad for water? I don't know.
You don't see that many ads.
I don't see it. Maybe smart water, but smart water, I don't think that's a good water. But
no, they want you drinking those other things.
But the thing is, like, you don't see those many ads. No. You see more Coke ads or Pepsis or, you know what I'm saying, Gatorades, you know, and all that ain't really good for you because of all that sugar content.
Exactly, exactly. And lastly, look at this one. Water helps prevent hangovers. So a hangover refers to the unpleasant symptoms experienced after drinking alcohol. Alcohol is a diuretic, so it makes you lose more water than you take in. This can lead to dehydration.
Yeah.
Although dehydration isn't the main cause of hangovers, it can cause symptoms like thirst, fatigue,
Yeah.
headache, and dry mouth. So to
Yeah.
those that drink a lot, you need to make sure you
That's
drink
why I
a
stopped
lot of
drinking
water.
so much. You know, I stopped drinking so much because it's just the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that you feel the dehydration, you feel weak. You know, you feel like you know, like you thirsty and all that stuff, and it's just a bad feeling, man. It's just. You know, and the older that you get, it's just you just like, you know, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
But-
And your body needs water. Again, it could cause so many different changes in your life and your lifestyle. And I think the media need to do something more about helping people to want to drink more water instead of pushing out all this other stuff.
I mean, they're not gonna
that's
do
really
that
killing the
because
body.
it's you know, they're
making money.
They're making money. It's all
then
about the money.
You have to do it for yourself then.
Most definitely.
You know, if you don't like water, make yourself drink water.
Yeah.
You know, understand the importance of it, that your body is valuable.
It is.
So you want to put the right things in that body.
Most definitely.
And since your body, again, is made up of 60% water, then we need to drink water. So
Yeah.
myself,
Yeah.
I'm going to do better.
I think like what you said.
You
I mean,
know?
of course, you know, the companies are gonna do what the companies do. They're gonna profit. They're gonna want some money and all that stuff. So that, you know, that's what they do. You see a lot of advertising, but like you said, you have to do this for yourself. 'Cause,
You have to.
Hey, you know, ain't nobody gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to make the decision and choice. You know, to you know, take some water instead of, you know, a Coke. But it's just like you said. It's your health, man. It's
You know, I'm making a pledge today to myself that I'm going to drink more water. I mean, just, you know, looking at this stuff and the importance of water, you know, I'm going to do better because I'm normally drinking like 2 to 3 Dr. Peppers a day, you know, and I know how I feel.
And I even
after the
noticed
fact.
the difference, you know, even like on my skin, you know,
Yeah.
like say for example, if I'm drinking Coke, like I break out, you know, my skin start looking a little funny, you know, but then when you start drinking water, you start hydrating yourself, like my skin just started getting smoother, and then, you know, like I get lighter. But yeah, I mean, you see the difference. I see the difference in myself. That's why, you know, I lean towards more of water. And now, of course, like I'll drink, you know, maybe like a beer or like Coke, you know, now and then. But it's not like I'll do this on a daily basis.
See,
and that's the thing.
me, like drinking sodas is just like me eating blueberry ice cream. All of a sudden, I get tired,
Yeah.
sleepy. I think my insulin level goes up. You know what I mean? It's the after effect. So I don't want that effect no more. So I'm gonna just try to, you know, make a pledge just to drink more water today.
But it does taste so good when it's going down your throat.
He ain't lying.
It does. It does. Well, guys, on that note.
That acid.
On that note, let us know what you think. Are you drinking enough water? How much water do y'all drink a day? And because I believe it's important to the body. But like I said, we want to hear your thoughts and what you feel about water. Has it helped you lose weight? Has it helped you mentally balance better?
Yeah.
Have you drunk water when you had headaches and your headaches stopped? Just let us know, you know, how it has affected you. So again, we thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, be on the lookout. Make sure you share this with your friends. But the next time, we are Fish and Chip.